Hello guys and welcome to a Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be decorating my new build horse barn, including building a feed room and a tackup station, which I am about to do right now. So let's just grab some fence here and then we can place it on the wall, I would say, so that we can tie up our horses then there. I don't know if you can double tie the normal horses. I think you can double tie the swim horse, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I think for roleplay purposes it's still very nice to have. And now I'm just placing these item frames onto the wall so that we can put any item in there that might be useful for preparing your horse for a ride or doing anything else with it here. Let's just do the same thing on the opposite side. Again, the fences and the item frames. And yeah, I don't really know with what to fill all these item frames. I used to play on a horse server where we had like 13 grooming items, so we needed that much item frames in our grooming stations. But we don't have so much on here, so we have to see. Now let's just try to fix the lighting here. As you can see, it's very dark, I would say, and I don't want it to be dark when tacking up my horse, so I just found out a little hack here, some kind of life hack. You can just place any glowing block into the ground. I chose the glowstone here, and then you can just put carpet over it and the lighting effect will still be there, but you don't see the glowstone. I find that very practical, so that's what I'm gonna do all around my tackup station here. I'll try to make it very symmetrically because if you don't know yet, I'm a huge fan of symmetry in horse barns. Okay, now I'll still have to see how to make that a little bit more smoother in the transition. Yeah, let's just leave one block out there and then it's fine, and it does look a little bit more fancy than it did before. Now we just have to place all that carpet again. Here we can also leave out a block. Okay, now we have already some kind of quality in terms of light, and I would say it does look pretty neat already, but it's still a little bit empty, so let's see what we can still do. Right, so let's just place these bleachers here, because when you have tacked up your horse and you want to go for a ride, I think it's very practical if you have bleachers at every entrance of the barn. Now that we have that, let's see what we can still do in our tackup station. So let's just place still some hitching posts, because I don't play a lot with swim horses, but they do look more professional. So I'm just gonna place both, so we have the option to tie them up on the fence, or we can also use the hitching post. Depends on what you prefer. And in order to fill up these empty spaces on the wall, I just thought I could maybe place some saddle racks, since I really don't know what else to put there. I probably won't be using them, since I already said don't play a lot with the swim horses. But anyway, it works pretty nice for decoration. Now we can just put some random stuff in here you could probably want to use in a grooming station, like that brush or fly spray. Fly spray is always very good when you're around horses. I didn't find a lot of other items I could put there. I just put some jolly balls now. I don't know what that is, or at least I don't know how to use it. Anyway, then maybe we can still put in some ribbons or trophies. I mean, always looks very nice. Then maybe we can still place some bridle racks here to fill up that space still. And now we have to see what we're still doing. Let's just try to make this spot a little bit lighter still. I'm going to take that sea lantern and place it into the earth here. And over that we can then place these iron trapdoors. So my idea is that this is supposed to be some kind of way for water that could potentially be floating around there. If you're washing your horse, then the water can go in there just in a roleplay way, because if you would really flood the washing stall, the carpet would just be gone. It's kind of annoying. Now let's just try to build the feed room. We need to get rid of these walls here because I do need the space here, and I'm just building these shelves right now, on which I then want to place all of the feeding or feed boxes or grain boxes in this case. In the first place, I thought about only using these grain boxes, but I realized that you can only put grain in there, which is kind of annoying, so I just put some shulker boxes of different colors in there. We also used to have that as feed storage on the horse server I used to play on. By the way, it's sadly shut down, so yeah. Now I think some additional storage would still be useful, so let's just place these boxes here. Alright, and we still have some space in that corner, so I think we could just build some kind of locker there. I'm just placing them at the wall, and now I'm building some kind of frame around it. And yeah, I just realized now that in order to place doors there, I have to break them again and remove another layer of them, because otherwise it would have been very complicated to get to the top lockers. Now we also have to still fix the lighting here, so I just grab my glowstone again, and let's just place it under these shelves. I did try to still place carpet over it, but as expected it didn't work since there was already the slab. And then we still have some dark spots here, so I'm just gonna try to make them lighter as well. This time I'm choosing lime carpet just because I like some variation. I think it's very nice to have some kind of color standards in your barn, but in this case I didn't only want to use blue, so that's what I'm doing. And I think the pattern here looks kind of fun, but it's still symmetrical. I mean, that's the most important thing here. So, and we have fixed the lighting then. It's very nice, and I would say that's almost it for the feed room. I'm just filling all the grain boxes here with rose feed and sweet feed, and now putting still some signs on there so that I know what's in it. And then I will still fill up my shulker boxes in a second. I just filled 3 of them with different types of hay bales for now, because I'm not really interested in decorating really, but it's still important to do so. So I just put some alfalfa bales and timothy bales and quality bales in some of the shulkers, and if I really have to, I'll do the other stuff and another time. But for now we just have these 3 types of storages now of hay bales and some sweet feed. I think that's still okay for some roleplay purposes, and definitely very nice decoration for my horse barn. Yeah, I would say I'm very happy with my feed room and tackup station, and for now I just have to make these fences here complete. I'm not gonna show you too much of that, but I'm just gonna do some of it. If we have finished that, technically there could already be moving in the first horses. Let me know if you want to see that. I still have to think about which horses to move in, because I could move horses from another world I have to here. Or we could just grab horses for a completely new start. Let me know what you think. Then let's just remove these blocks here. I used them to make the layout for the pastures here. By the way, that are not really pastures, but it's rather, well, it's still pasture, but these are pastures that are supposed to be permanent for the horses, so they will be living on here. So they won't have any stores or anything, they will be here all the time. There's of course still potential to make this a little bit more fancier still, but I think in general, layout wise, with the fence and this little house in the middle, or shelter, so that they can stand there, for example, when it's raining, is still done very nicely, I think. As you see, I still have laid out a lot of other things. And just having a look at the tech-up station and the feed room again. And I would say for my decorating talent, it's very nice. Also, I like the idea with the lockers a lot. Now, if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And if you want to see more of it, I hope to see you in the next video, since I will be showing you the rest of the process, of course.